All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're going to talk about the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Romero fight taking place this evening in Brooklyn, New York for Gervonta Tank Davis's 135-pound WBA regular title. Let's do that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're in the lightweight division, have a big fight coming up this evening. A lot of back and forth going on, a lot of drama in the weigh-in, a lot of conversations going on with people believing that Romero will actually be able to pull off this win against Gervonta Tank Davis. But before I get into that and give you my prediction on the fight, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're a new subscriber to the channel, please accept my invitation to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. Also, if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter to the channel, welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and let's talk about it. Okay, so big fight this evening. Gervonta Tank Davis is a big favorite to win the fight, and however, the odds as the hours get closer to the fight keep shrinking. I do believe that Gervonta was a minus 1,000 or minus 1,500, and Romero was a plus 1,000 or plus 1,500 just a few days ago, and those odds have been shrinking and shrinking and shrinking because so many people are believing that that Romero has a chance to knock out Gervonta Tank Davis. So this is what I was talking to a good friend of mine, and he made this prediction, and I'm not going to go with it 100%, but thought it was interesting. He said that he believes that the fight, more than likely, that Gervonta Tank Davis could very well get dropped by Romero in the first 2 rounds and the first 3 rounds of the fight, because Romero is an awkward fighter, and he does carry a serious amount of power. He thinks that Romero is going to go into the fight, and Rolly is going to bait Gervonta Tank Davis by claiming that he's going to get a first-round knockout and pretty much play possum with Gervonta, not really go for the big shot, bait Gervonta Davis in to start trying to, attack him and come to him and catch Gervonta Davis with something he wasn't looking for, drop Gervonta Tank Davis, and then from there on, we're going to have a fight. However, over the course of the fight, Gervonta Davis will take over the fight and wind up stopping Romero sometime in the between the 8th and the 10th round. Now, for me, I would say that there's definitely a chance of that. Watching Romero fight, man, Romero is not a bad fighter. He has a lot of amateur fights. He is definitely somebody that carries a lot of power. And if Romero doesn't try to go in there and bum rush Gervonta Davis, and he basically allows Gervonta to get comfortable in there, letting his hands go, and before it gets too long in the fight, and is able to catch him with an uppercut or a left hook, a left hook on the inside, he may be able to hurt Gervonta. He may be able to hurt Gervonta and then set the tone from there. Now, and that is one of the strategies that was laid out by Sean Porter when Sean Porter talked about what Rolly needed to do to win the fight. Sean Porter and Romero both have the same, are both in Las Vegas, both have the same strength and conditioning guy. So, my wager is that is what Rolly's going to try to get slick. Rolly is going to try to get smart, and pretty much do the opposite of what he said he was going to do, which is go out there and run out there and try to get a first-round knockout against Gervonta. I think he's trying to play mind games with Gervonta and is going to, again, sit back, over the beginning of the fight and try to get Gervonta to walk into something, because pretty much that is the only chance that Rolly Romero has in that fight, is for Gervonta to get overconfident and Rolly to hit him with something when Gervonta Davis is coming in. Now, one of the things that I think would maybe be able to lead them to do that is if they're smart about it. Remember that Gervonta Davis said that if he really doesn't feel somebody's power, that he will take some shots from him and will start coming forward. So if Rolly plays possum, throw some shots out there that Gervonta really doesn't feel too much, because in boxing, you don't always have to throw every single solitary punch with full force, and Gervonta gets overconfident. Hey man, that shot may be there, and that plan may work. However, Gervonta, I think, is somebody that is not going to go in there with any preconceived notions about what he's going to do. And Gervonta himself has said that he thinks that Rolly Romero is not going to be out there acting crazy. He's just trying to, pretty much just trying to trick him into thinking he's just going to go out there and run, because the dude, said that, man, the dude ain't that crazy, right? But Gervonta is the guy with the experience, with all the experience, and if Rolly is not able to do something like that in the first few rounds, it could easily be a situation where Gervonta Davis starts going downhill on him. Gervonta, if he gets on the inside of Rolly, is more than likely going to is not just going to break him down. Now Gervonta Davis said that that's what he wants to do. That he wants to break him down. That he doesn't just want the clean knockout, that he wants to beat him up, that he wants him, he wants his corner, to throw in the towel, so that tells you, what he's trying to do. Also, his camp has been, out in the media for last several weeks talking about they were training for punishment. They're not training for, just a short knockout. They are training to punish Rolly. So Gervonta Davis's goal probably is to get on the inside, really wear him down, with body shots. And the safest place to be with Rolly Romero, again, is on the inside, because he's a long-armed fighter. He's somebody that does load up on his shots, and typically when you load up on shots, in order for those to be really effective, you gotta land those on the end of your punch, and the end of your punches. But don't get me wrong, by no stretch of the imagination am I picking of Rolly Romero to win this fight. I just think that there is a chance that he may be able to catch Gervonta Davis being a little overconfident, and catch him with, if not his awkwardness. Gervonta Davis said, "You're not an awkward fighter. You're just a dumb fighter." But I could see him setting a trap and be able to land something on Gervonta Davis. And I do think that Rolly is big enough a puncher, to cause some damage if that shot lands. However, it better be, whatever he does, it better be good, and it better work the first time he does it, because after that, it's probably going to be a shellacking. And I got Rolly getting knocked out, like I said, somewhere between the 8th and the 10th round. I'll agree with most of the people out there that says they can't see this fight going, the distance. However, I again see Rolly Romero trying to be a little bit more slick, trying to throw Gervonta Davis off guard by not necessarily being aggressive with him and trying to catch him on something. If he can catch him, he may have an opportunity to drop him once, or may get an opportunity to buzz him. But again, even that is a slim chance on that. But that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.